Well, I was gonna go fishing today, but I guess I won't be doing that for today's video because I live in Florida, and it is raining. It is raining really hard right now, and so we cannot go fishing in this. I'm going to instead go over all my gear, what I have, what's in my tackle boxes, things like that, and that will be today's video. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so I'm going to go over a couple things first. I've got two separate tackle bags. I've got the bass tackle bag or the freshwater tackle bag, and then I've got my saltwater tackle bag. I like to keep them separate because otherwise I would just have one huge tackle bag that I would take everywhere, and that's ridiculous because while it's enough for saltwater fishing, it's way too much for bass fishing if I'm going to be walking around and whatnot at the parks or the golf courses or anything like that. Second thing is my rod and reels, what I have. I will be going over all those later, and if I can find them on the internet, I will put links to them down in the description below. But for now, let's get started. This is, I got this as a Christmas present one year, and I just got stuff all over. I mean, I am not organized at all. I mean, I've got soft baits all over the place. I've got bags of bait that I haven't taken out of their actual bags. But let's take a look what we got here. This is the first box. And, you know, I've got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here, including a couple of leaves. This is supposed to attract redfish. I have caught quite a few redfish on this. Not huge ones, but, you know, significant ones. You can put any soft baits here. It really doesn't matter. Got a topwater here. I picked this up because I thought it looked cool, and I've never seen one with tri-blades before. I've only seen one with 2 blades, so I got that one. Haven't caught anything on it yet. It's another little chatterbait that I had from some kid or something. I don't know. I rigged this up. Haven't got anything on this either, but again, I'm just kind of trying new things, so whatever works, you know. This is actually a broken spinnerbait. You'll recognize this from a couple episodes ago, or maybe last one, I can't remember. But I actually, I got this snagged underwater, and the main blade actually ripped off of it, so I still have it. In case I need the skirt or I want to turn it into something, because I can salvage that, so I'm not going to throw it away. These are just a bunch of little hooks that I use here for micro fishing whenever I take out, you know, my ultralight or anything. I got size 10, size 8, and then size 12, and I mean those are really small. I don't know how well you can see those, but those are really small hooks, and those are really fun for catching little tiny bait fish and whatnot. This is the headless lizard that I've had for so long. Oh, and he's missing an arm. So he is a headless, one-armed lizard. Honestly, I don't know why I keep this. I'll probably toss this, but you know, I've had it for so long. It's kind of sentimental now. I mean, it's got tons of stab marks in it from different hooks and whatnot. So we might keep it, we might not. This is a jig head with little soft bait on it. Again, this probably came out of some kit that I got, you know, from like a pole rod and reel combo. All of my stuff that I buy is not super expensive, and then this is just a little weight here. Who knows, you know, what that's from. There's a couple little miscellaneous pieces of tackle. I've got this little tiny swivel here. Looks like it's bent. Oh wow, we actually just, the power blinked. Okay, well that's nice. So this video might be a little late because the power is blinking. All this stuff is not expensive. I don't buy super expensive tackle. You know, all of these I usually buy on sale or I buy on clearance. I don't like to go for those really expensive, super, you know, expensive tackle items just because I don't have that kind of money to spend. So this is all conscientious tackle. Alrighty, second box. We got a couple different bobbers here, microfishing mostly. I do bass fish occasionally with worms if I'm feeling lazy. And then this box is just a mess. I mean, this box is just an absolute mess. And, I mean, we've got, you guys know this. This is the live target sunfish. I put a link to the description in my last video about this one. And oh, it actually started to come out here. But I mean, this is really nice. This was featured in the iCast 2015. And super nice, really sharp hooks. I actually got both of these. It was buy 2 for $10, so I decided on these 2 because I like the colors. So again, got those on sale. Got this one on sale as well because nobody was buying the little tiny frog hooks. Little tiny frogs like this are really good for a snakehead. Snakeheads will eat just about anything a bass will eat, usually just a little smaller. So I wouldn't use this for bass fishing, you know, to get the big bass, but I would definitely use this for snakehead fishing, which I occasionally do get. There's not a ton of them in my area, but there's a couple. This one, this is a tangled. That's what that is. But I've had this bait for a long time. As you can tell by the marks and the scuff marks. Again, I probably should just toss this, but I keep this because it's kind of sentimental. I mean, it's rusted. The hooks are losing their red. I mean, this thing is old. But I've got a ton of fish on this, so I'll probably keep it just because of that. I don't really know what this is. I think I got this as a consolation prize or something, maybe. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to like spin in the water and weedlet. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. I have no idea. Random J hook. That's always lovely to find. Let's see. You guys have seen plenty of these. These are for like crappie or bait fish or bluegill. Sometimes hit these in Florida. This is really old. This one's really old. But this isn't actually my oldest one. This one's actually relatively new. But this is the oldest one. My brother used this one. My older brother used this one for a long time, and he's the one that got this red string wrapped around it. I tried to get this red string out one time, and it ripped, and it actually pulled into my my finger there and got it stuck, and then we had to pull it out, and it was a bad time. But I keep this one just because my older brother gave it to me. It's by Eagle Claw. I might be able to find it. I don't know. It's kind of bent. It's really old. A lot of my tackle is not incredibly new tackle. It's stuff that I've just, and kind of inherited, I guess. Just from other people throwing it away, not wanting it. This is just a bunch of soft baits here that I have. I'm not really all too sure what this is. I mean, these look like little grubs here. Again, who knows where I got these? Maybe somebody was throwing out a bag of them, so I picked them up. You can never be stingy. It's a little tiny bass lure, I guess. Oh wow, it's actually split. Okay, so that's I'll keep it. I might be able to use it. And then just a bunch of little tiny miscellaneous hooks and whatnot. We got a little drop shot weight right here. Just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. We've also got, you recognize this from the spinner for the red. This is actually, I have a bag of these, so I have a whole bag of these. But that's just a loose one, and it looks like I have a ton of swivels in here. That came out of, they were all in this bag here, but they all came out, and I picked this up. I ordered it offline. It was like $1, I think, for, I think I got 100 or like 200 or something like that. Little tiny ones. I got the rounded ones because they're good with lures, and the reason I have swivels, because I know a lot of people are like, oh well, you can't use swivels if you're a real bass fisherman. Well, I have swivels because I have little brothers, and it's way easier than having to tie it because they like to change up a whole lot. And then this is an old popper that I have. Super beat up, but I've caught a ton of bass on this as well. They seem to really like this feather here on the end, and I haven't seen a whole lot of poppers with this on it. So this is nice. Makes a nice little rattling noise. Super old. You can see from the mouth there. Yeah, this thing is super old, but it's still shiny, still does the job, so I keep it. And again, I don't have an exact science of how I organize my bass box. Everything just kind of, oh, okay, that fits there, and I put it there. So that's about it. I mean, I try to keep, like, these iCast here, I try to keep these separate just because the hooks are so sharp. If I'm reaching in to get something else and I hit that, I will stab myself, and it will be painful, and I probably will have to go to the hospital, and nobody likes doing that. So, I mean, I try to keep them a little separate, but as you saw, I mean, there's no science to it, you guys. I just kind of keep that stuff wherever. We're going to look in the bottom of this bag here. So we got a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, so let's see. That's another drop shot weight that I had sitting in the bottom of my bag. Again, no science. Okay, so these are some really old fish bites that I have. I don't know why these are in here, actually. They should be in my other bag. But normally these are pink, and they're really good for saltwater fishing if you don't want to put on bait. They've got little wire mesh inside there. You can I don't know, you might be able to kind of see that white line right there. That's actually wire mesh that keeps it from coming off the hook. I'm probably going to toss these because this is not at all what this should look like. Those should be bright pink and almost look like little strips of bubblegum. Saltwater bag. I use these in Doctor's Lake here in Orange Park because I find that bass actually will hit these, which is really funny actually. But bass will hit these really nice. So I know it says saltwater, but it's really good. It's a little 3-inch hollow shrimp, and bass will hit this. Striped bass, redfish, small redfish will hit that. It's really nice. So again, that just goes in the bottom there. This is an old, okay, so this is actually from that redfish spinnerbait, redfish magic spinnerbait. Looks like a quarter weight. I got this on sale for like $2 or $3. I don't know, I can't remember, but that's trash. Again, I don't like to leave trash at the places that I go because it's wasteful and it's rude to the other fishermen. So don't litter, ever. So yeah, I have 2 of these left, but these are again, you already saw these, so I'm not going to cover these. These are by Bomber, saltwater grade. Don't know what that means. Probably on sale and clearance. Not a whole lot of stuff going on there. These are little swim baits here. Fluorescent green, pink tail. Gets a lot of reaction. By Bomber again. And they just go on the bottom here. So the reason these are in a bag is because these are scented Berkeley power bait. Little tiny worms. You guys have seen me use these before. They smell, I guess, really good to fish, but they do not smell good to me. So we're not going to keep them out. That's why they're in a sealed bag all the time. It would help if I closed that bag. There we go. Okay. These are good. I like using these. Again, bass. Hit these for some reason. I get bass, catfish, shiners, flounder. I get all kinds of stuff on here. Oh man, that just smells great. I bet fish love that. Anyways, you get a little red jig head hook thingy going on. Yeah. Oh man, and fish love that. You guys have seen these all the time. These are one of my favorite. I was actually using Yum for a while there, but I ran out of the Yum. These are kind of similar. The Yums that I were using were more of a greenish, more of a pumpkin color. This is a dark pumpkin, I guess. But, I mean, it's not bad. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so let me get this put away, and we will open up that one. Oh, wait. No, wait. Hang on. Wait. I forgot to show you what's in here. What's all in here? Alright, so I got my weights right here. Got different size weights right there. I don't know what the different weights are. Well, it says right there, but who knows? I don't really pay attention to it. I just went out. Alright, yeah, that feels good, and then I use it. Bait knife. I went catfishing a little while ago, so my bait knife's in this bag. It is typically in my saltwater bag, but I've been doing a lot of freshwater and brackish water recently, so that's why it's not in this bag. Scale. I always like to weigh the fish that I catch, just out of sheer curiosity. Tape measure in case I want to keep anything, and I don't want to break any regulations. Needle nose pliers because some fish like to swallow things for some reason. And a lighter in case I need to burn the line and I forget my knife or something like that, especially when it comes to my braided line. So that's what's in that front pocket there. Let's see what we got over here. I think I've got... Okay, there's nothing in that one. Oh wait, no, hang on. There's a bobber and a little liver. Okay, cool. So, that's interesting. Not entirely sure why that's in there, but, you know, I don't judge. Gloves, never a bad thing to have gloves on you. You never know what you're going to need gloves for, especially in Florida. Never know what you're going to need gloves for, so always a good thing to have. What's in here? Catfish bait, there you go. Alright, let's get this put up, and we will... Oh, lovely, a weather alert. Awesome. Alright, let's get this put up, and we'll open up this one. Alrighty, so this is the big one. It is significantly larger than my other bag, and as you can see, this one is going to hold a lot more stuff. So, let's dig right into it, because it's going to be a long video, I can already tell. I do like to keep this one a little bit more organized. That's a little chart thing that I have for my brothers. I don't know, it's something about knots, I think. Alright, so I've got a couple different main ones. This is my lures. Little crawdad. This one is definitely much more organized than my last tackle box. This is for trout. Trout really like little bright, flashy, movie, quickie colors like that. This is a huge lure that was on sale, and I got just out of curiosity mostly. I've never actually, I don't think I've even thrown that out there, but I got that out of curiosity. These glow in the dark, these glow in the dark, and so do these, I believe. Oh, that one's rigged up. Terribly, but it's rigged up. Alright, so that's, I mean, that one's pretty quick to the point. This one is more lures and shenanigans of that sorts. These little swim, again, don't know where I got these, but I have them. So, got a big old spoon here, big old flashy, shiny spoon. You might be able to see my reflection in that. You guys have seen these. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing half the time when it comes to these, because I don't use a whole lot of... did that come like that, or did I do that? I'm pretty sure that came like that. Anyways. Okay, that definitely came like that. Yeah, so... Not entirely positive. I'm getting a phone call. Huh. Sorry, don't know you. Alrighty. Another crawfish. Yeah, I don't know why that's not in the other one. I could have used it, put it away wrong. I don't know. This is a broken spoon, but it's a Jacksonville Jaguars officially licensed spoon. That's the reason I have it. It doesn't have a hook on it. It's super old, but it's really, you know, it's nifty, so I keep it. Random red jig head. Really old, little tiny spinner. No idea where I got this. Honestly, I completely forgot I had this. I have no idea where this came from. Who knows? Alright, this is for saltwater. Really heavy, easy to throw out there. Tracks a couple stuff. Little mini spoon. I have no idea where this came from. I probably found it like this, honestly. I have no idea. But, oh yeah, and a popper. I'm trying to go a little faster because that last one was really long. Alright, so this one is definitely more organized. I like to keep my hooks very organized. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I've got all the octopus circle, octopus circle, octopus circle, 3/0 or 3/0, 2/0, 1/0, 4/0, 8/0, and a 3/0. I don't know why they're not in order. I guess I'm not that organized, but I do like to keep them in somewhat of an order. I like to keep my hooks together. I got treble hooks right here, random hook right here, different hooks. These are little things that you make leaders out of. Little, you pinch these together with the line in it. These are for weights. You put your main line through this, and you attach a weight right here, so that way when you're in the surf or your catfish or anything like that, the weight stays there, but then the line can move freely as long as you have your drag set and the fish doesn't feel it. And then we have, oh no, okay, we have red beads and swivel hooks, or swivel hooks, swivels. That's what that is. A couple different style hooks in here, but this is the big old 8/0. In case you guys are wondering, I use this for catfishing as well as shark fishing. And I like to keep what style. I cut these out and then I put them in here so that I know what I had, so that when I go to replenish it, it is much easier. In case somebody wants to get me a gift, I can just say go look at my tackle bag. I've got everything in there. This is the heavy part. Whole bunch of different rigs in here. A couple of these I tied myself. A couple of these I did not, but most of them are tied myself. This blue one here I got at the beach. I did not tie this one myself. This is a big old weight here. You would just put your main line through this, and then it would flow in. Again, this is for shark fishing mostly, but similar version, smaller line through there, and a bunch of red jig heads. Little pyramid weight, little 2-ounce one. I believe this one is close to. Pretty sure this is 6 ounce. Yeah, that's probably 6. That's let's say it's 2. Yeah, no, that's a 3. That's a 2. Most of the triangle or the pyramid weights I use are 2. If I find I need anything more than that, then I upgrade to a Sputnik rig, which are really cool. I've got a couple of those as well. I will show you. Really no particular order that these go in. I just like to keep them up right here so they're easy to pull out. Plus I can see, alright, that's my rigs, that's my hooks, lures. So it's pretty easy. It's in the front here. Got a couple different things. Berkeley Gulp, I guess. I don't know. I forgot I had this actually. And the crappie nipples. Or crabby, or crappie, or whatever you want to say. These are really good for brim, especially down in Florida. Little tiny bait fish will eat these all the time. Again, lighter in case you need to burn line because it won't cut or anything. Floater for my keys in case I ever go out on a boat, John boat, kayak, anything like that. Always good to have one of these with you, just in case. You never know. This is rod wax or glue in case you ever need to fix an eye, which I have had to in the past, as you can see. I've gotten patient and actually burned it. Alright, so these are the Sputnik rigs. These are really, really helpful if you need to keep something from moving in the sand. These will not move, guaranteed. Because what these do, these are really cool. I got 2 of them here. I lost one, but these are really cool. This one sells a plastic on it, but basically what the premise is, you get one of these doohickeys right here, and put your line through the main hook, or you can just put it right through the hook on here, but I like to use one of these because it gives it a little bit of separation. And then you clip the weight on here, throw it out there, and what it does is it'll drag, catch, and it'll sit there in the sand. It'll actually like dig itself in, so it won't come loose. They're really cool. I really like them. Super helpful, especially when it comes to like some heavy fast moving currents right before a storm, right after a storm. Really good fishing, but you don't want your line to move. That's what you need. They're called Sputnik rigs. Put a link down in the description below. And then I've got a couple different random rigs here that I've tied and lost and found and things like that. It's actually one of my wire leaders that I have. I use this primarily for shark fishing. Little tiny weight. Looks like I use this for going for something a little smaller that day, but this one's wire, so I typically like to use it for teeth that have or for fish that have a little more oomph, a little more teeth. Let's see what's in this pocket. All right, these are float rigs, and well, there's one float rig in here. I actually lost the other one. I don't want to talk about it. Still kind of sore, but this is my this is what I use for my leaders. This one I make my leaders out of. 50-pound leader. Which one is this? Is this fluorocarbon? Or what is this? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is fluorocarbon because I don't typically like monofilament. But there's the specs on it. Saltwater leader, clear, 50 pounds, 50 yards. I'll put a link down in the description below. Again, put a link down in the description below on anything I can find and anything that I think is relevant. Alright, now, let's get this all closed up. Alright, there's that one. Let's take a look at that big one, the poles over there, see what we got. So, when it comes to these are all ones that I've picked up. Most of them are little no-name poles that I have. This one's from my brother, and it's a Calypso. Yeah. Calypso BCH 380/8. It says beach combo. So I don't know. The line I have on here is currently 15 or 20 pound monofilament, I believe. Just something a little small so my brother can pull in like whiteys, croakers, a little tiny drum, you know, things like that. But that's not one of my main ones. This is a Daiwa Samurai that I just picked up. You guys have seen this one before. It's a 4,000 size reel. I really like this. It's mostly for the intercoastal and whatnot. I have a lot of luck on this. Took it out a couple times to test it out before I shot a video with it because I didn't want to look silly, but that didn't really help because I didn't catch anything when it came to bass fishing anyway. So we'll probably see that coming up soon. I will be going fishing out at Doctor's Lake. This is I don't know, this is a rod and reel that I just kind of threw together. I bought this rod from somewhere. It's a Shimano, so I know that. That's about it, honestly. See this rod here? Oh yeah, I'll go over what all the rods are. This is 7-foot action medium, 10 to 25 pound line. I currently have 40 or 45 pound monofilament or braided on here. I can't remember exactly. And then quickly we'll go back over these other two. This is a 7-foot medium heavy line, 8 to 10 pound or 8 to 17 pound. Most of my saltwater, by most of them I mean all my saltwater, is gonna be braided. This one right here, man, why can't they all, you know, put them in the same size? All right, it says medium heavy action spinning rod, so that's pretty cool. All right, put these off to the side. That's a 7-foot as well, by the way. This one is really cool. This rod right here, this is a bass rod. I actually won this in a tournament. I won the largest, I had the biggest fish of the day. I was in Tennessee, I can't remember exactly where it was. It was some, I think, church tournament or like, I don't know, some little tournament. There's only like 100 people there. It was really cool. I won this for the biggest fish of the day. It is a Abu Garcia Cardinal 100, medium 6'6". It's really nice, got a lot of action. I love this rod. Yeah, like I said, first rod I won in a tournament, got me hooked on fishing pretty much forever. So that's nice. This one is my pride and joy. It's an Alpha Shakespeare rod, 9 foot, medium heavy action. It's really nice. It's my biggest rod by far. It's really, I don't know, I really like this. I've got my Penn Pursuit 2 5000 on this currently. It's really nice. I've got 45 or 30 pound braid or something on here. I don't know, I can't remember. I love this reel. I absolutely love it. I've had this reel for several years now. It has outlasted every other rod that I've put it on. All the rods keep breaking, or not breaking, but just deteriorating over time from salt water and whatnot. But this combo right here that I found is actually really nice. The rod had a reel with it, but I took it off because it was trash. Really like this combo. Excellent. And I actually use this occasionally for catfishing, as you can see right here. That's that big 8/0 hook there. So that's nice. Put that off to the side. And then you guys know this one. This is my bait caster that I just got. It's a Lew's Carbon Fighter MC5 speed stick, carbon blue. It's really nice. It's got a 7:1 gear ratio. I love this thing. Can't go anywhere without it. I usually keep it in the car with me. It's got a 6-bearing system. Medium heavy action, fast taper, line 10 to 20 pounds. I've currently got 12-pound trilene on there, or fluorocarbon on there, or 10-pound, I can't remember what I have on there. And yep, the 610. It's really nice. I love this thing, can't get enough of it. But that's what I have. That's my gear. Oh, I also have a 7-foot or a 6-foot cast net and a 11-foot cast net that I keep downstairs. I'm not bringing those up to my room, but that's what I have. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up, and fish on.